and they keep the entire show of dental offices going on, right from the front office to back office. They are smiling, but they are managing with their 10 hands, everything. So I do want to say that to office managers with full respect for what they do. And I feel that they can really make this AI wave happen in their dental office.
Hey guys, it's Kyle, and welcome back to another episode of the Dental Office Managers Community Podcast. Today I'm excited because we have an amazing guest with us. Her name is Mini Suri, and she is with Velmeni. If you guys have not heard about Velmeni, you're going to learn a lot about what they offer and how they are helping dental practices with AI in their office. Mini, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Kyle. My pleasure. I'm looking forward to this amazing podcast and to your audience.
So before we get into the AI stuff, I want the audience to know who you are. Is it okay that we start there?
Absolutely. Kyle, my journey in dentistry, as I say, is by destiny. I was always in financial services. I worked many years for Citibank, really leading niche, really key technologies. I was always at the frontier, forefront, bringing the best technology to the bank. And in 2017, was tasked by the board of Citi to really make Citi a conversational AI bank. We were doing AI much ahead of the time in 2016, 2017, very early when the market did not even know how to say chatbots. So we were educating the market in that. Really got conversational AI platform on Citi, and we got pretty much entire Citi into really understanding why we need AI and conversational AI or virtual agent, or we call it agentic AI today. And then I was hired by Uber as head of automation AI, where we really needed, or we were looking to bring a lot of automation, a lot of AI in Uber, so that we could really streamline Uber processes and also reduce cost, which was a mandate by the CEO of Uber. And then post that, I joined another AI company, which basically built these conversational AI platform, Core.ai, that got me into Orlando. And then met a friend of mine who's a serial entrepreneur, introduced me to his cousin, who's a dentist, during COVID time, and we thought we'll help his cousin building an AI company, and that was Velmeni. We started with rescheduling bots, and eventually I wanted to make this company of impact, and we went into more on the detection side. So then we started building AI for 2D X-rays. So we do all kinds of 2D X-rays, periapical, bite-wing, panoramic, and CBCT. So that's what my journey is, really starting from financial services, but one thing led to the other. And I feel that God had laid a path for me, learning from a very big institution like Citibank and really interesting company like Uber to AI company, and then now Velmeni.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Interesting background. So you didn't actually start in dental, and that's okay, right? Look at where you are today. But was there a reason behind why you said, let me leave the financial industry services and let me move directly to the dental industry?
I would say it has a personal history. It has a very personal thing that happened when I was at Citi. I still remember I was at MIT when my dad was diagnosed with brain tumor and his scans were missed. It was a clear indication there was a growth which got missed. 4 months later, it was stage 4 glioblastoma. This could have been avoided when it was a small growth, if somebody would have identified. But obviously stage 4 glioblastoma spreads everywhere. We could not do anything. I still remember flying back to India, sitting next to him when he was passing away and holding his hand every night. And he would say, promise me you're going to build a company that will have an impact. I'll do something. I did promise him, but I really told him, I said, I don't know how to be a CEO of a company. I don't know how I'm going to do this. But something in me changed. When I went back to doing my MBA at MIT, I started doing health tech certification. I did everything that was possible because I didn't know my path. When you don't know your path, you start throwing darts everywhere, right? You start, hopefully universe will, send you some direction. And that's what really happened in my case. I was sending darts everywhere. I was building business plans for setting up oncology centers, but I knew I had to do something. And I did not know my path. But when I came into dentistry and we started building scheduling, rescheduling bot, I knew that was not my path. I wanted to do something of impact. And when I started looking at these x-rays, though it was dental x-rays, I still felt it still applied early detection, early diagnosis. It became a mantra for me, early diagnosis, early detection. If you detect something, even incipient caries, you can save a tooth, right? You can save a human from getting into something which is end situation and that can be avoided. When I started learning about dentistry and I felt if I could do this part of radiology, brain is not that far. This is how I thought. And I would say that destiny prepares you for this journey. And I feel it connected the dots.
Yeah.
In my mind, Kyle, I feel I found my mission of my life. I knew I was born and what I was supposed to do. And this is what I'm supposed to do. I really want to build AI for as many pathologies, as many detections that human eye can miss, that we can save the patients. So this is what changed my life, if you ask me.
Thank you for sharing that personal story about your dad. I can definitely see the connection you have, the personal relation to wanting to build something that's going to save people. And I agree with you. Early detection is important. And now that the technology is there, as opposed to many years ago, we didn't have it. I think it can save lives, can save teeth, most importantly, and get people's health better. I'd like to ask you, when you share that with dentists, what's the reaction that you usually get?
Look, they understand. Because if you think there's not even a single dentist who can say that I've never, ever missed detecting something. X-rays, they are confusing at times, and different people read differently. And also, if you think of it, dentists are busy. They are running a busy practice, and they're human. No fault, they're experts, absolutely experts, but they can miss things. They get distracted. They are talking to the patient, they're thinking of 100 million things which is going on, and they can miss. But if there is something that can give them saying, hey, look here, it's just a little helper, an aid, it does help. It does go a big way.
Yeah.
I just feel that, I always say that AI may be intelligent, but dentists are wise. Right?
Yeah.
If we build a tool to help them, I think it just makes them better, sharper, in a way that they're giving better care to the patient. The idea is, who are we serving? Ultimately, we're all serving our patients. And if you give a tool that can really help them miss things, then so be it. And also, if you think of it, AI is such an equalizer. It's basically building the trust between the doctor and the patient, and also equalizing between the doctors. Because I can say, I see a carie, and you may say, I don't. And then the third doctor may say, I do something else. AI could be an equalizer, right? Be a third party in the mix, no biases, hopefully, because that's how we train the models. It can add, it's saying that I do see, guys, just take a look at it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I always look at AI using even large language models like ChatGPT or Claude. I look at them as using them as a thought partner. It's not necessarily that we just take it for what it is. We actually use it to improve. And as we become more efficient with our time, and like you said, dentists are very busy, and why not be able to have something that can sit alongside you daily that can actually make you more efficient and a little bit better day to day. Okay, so let's get into the product because I think a lot of people hear dental AI, and still to this day, some people might picture a chatbot or something along those lines. I think AI is not very clear to most people, although it is becoming more clear, but Velmeni is doing something completely different. So would you be able to walk us through 3 products that Velmeni offers for dentists? And can you tell us what each one does?
Absolutely, Kyle. So the 3 products or 3 strengths that Velmeni has, we have built AI native cloud-based software because we truly understand why cloud-based, because it just makes things very easy for the dentist. They can access their data from anywhere. That's number one. Second is the way we have built our platform. It's built once and reused many times. Just streamline the whole process. The first product that I say is our 2D X-rays or detection, Velmeni for dentist for 2D, which means we can detect findings and show the dentist these findings in a very meaningful, colorful way. So it catches their eye. They can change the colors they want. We give them the palette. And if they like the caries to be shown in a different color that they like, absolutely. We give them full flexibility to configure and change the color palette according to their liking. So we have 2D product for all 3 kinds of X-rays, periapical, bite-wing, panoramic. Then we also do CBCT. We launched our first product, CBCT, which is for technicians who are taking CBCT X-rays. We call it 3D Verify. 3D is complex. Sometimes technicians don't understand what they should be looking in CBCT. Often they say 40 to 50% of the data is not taken correctly based on what the RX says. And that data goes into now surgical guides, building implants. And if the data is not correct, the doctors will not get the right surgical guides. It will all slow down the process. Whereas we, right away, at the time CBCTs are taken, we find what's going on, and the technicians can learn. It's a great training tool for the technicians because we explicitly say you did this right, you did this wrong, and then we give them the recommendation, what they can fix. It really helps train the doctors' staff here. And then obviously we're looking into very good reporting for the radiologists, for in-house reporting, which the doctors can now do it without sending it out. And at least easy cases. We're not saying every cases, but easy cases, they can do it with Velmeni's Easy Writer Pro. And there are other things that we are going through FDA clearance, which is on the pathology side and segmentation side. So we believe, and we are doing a lot of work in 3D. The other part that we are working on is, which we launched, is Velmeni Voice, which is voice-based period charting, doctor scribe notes, and other voice applications. And then the fourth element is the claims verification, which is what, when the doctor's staff, they build a claim, they can run through claims verification product and then can see that if the claims will be ready to be processed or not processed, they can do that. So these are some of the things that Velmeni is coming out. Our focus is clinical side mostly, detection, and making more and more detection and pathologies. So this can really help the doctors, radiologists, whoever, so that they can have everything AI generated, AI alerted. I would say this is a virtual radiologist that sits in their dental office. And why not, right? So we're building a virtual radiologist for them.
Awesome. Yeah, these are all great things. They're all needed, right? Doctors need to be efficient with their time. The CBCT, that is very interesting. I've seen where the CBCT goes to the radiologist, and then there's a lot of back and forth involved. But I think what you guys are doing is really awesome, and you're hitting all those special areas that dentists really care about in the practice, as well as caring for their patients the right way. Our audience is mostly office managers, and we do have some dentists and front desk leads. So I want to ask a practical question for you. When Velmeni flags something on an X-ray that a dentist might have missed, What does that do specifically for case acceptance?
Very important point. The way we built Velmeni's AI product, it is for patient understanding. Kyle, it's very important. If patient understands, they accept. It's not for the dentist, as I say again and again, because dentists, they can read x-rays. At least dentists who've been doing dentistry for 15, 20 years, I'm sure they can read x-rays even in their sleep. But as a patient, when I come, and if the dentist can show me with a color-coded this, it takes me 1 second. I got it. Let's move on. And that's what you want to hear so you can move forward. And I just feel, and this is my request, humble request to the dentist and the dental staff, I understand it may take you 2 extra clicks. It may take you 3 extra clicks, but please do it. Not for yourself, for your patients. It's a different software. Please learn, because you're not doing for yourself. It's for the patients. If the patient understands, trust me, the patient will say yes. If you take 1 hour of your time explaining patient and patient still doesn't get, I just say, pictures is worth 1,000 words. And it is true. If you show a kid a picture, you see how fast the kid will learn. Same thing is with the patients. They don't get it. They're thinking something else. Then you lose them actually. After 2 minutes, you actually lose the patient.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. And because a lot of the office managers and doctor's office, Kyle, what we have done, we believe when we do AI, we really take time and we do this training for entire doctor's office. We actually issue AI certificates. We want the entire office to know what AI really means. Kyle, I'll tell you this, it's not dentistry. Trust me, I worked for financial services. I worked for Uber. Change never came easy for us. Any industry. So I'm not saying dentists, I would say, are still open. There are other industries that's hard. But there's one thing, in some industry, they're a little bit more technically savvy. Whereas in dentistry, I see some people only know how to do basic, right? So that may be a difference. But change is hard. So when we used to tell them, please go use virtual agents, use chatbots, it was not easy. So I would say what we started doing was we changed their titles. We called them AI Ninja. We made it so much fun because we wanted people to be engaged. And that's how we see humans are creature of habit. So to break something, it takes 21 days, right? 21 days before you can break a habit. And that's exactly what we do. So when we go to dental offices, we try to change the whole thing into AI. We give them AI plaque, AI certificates, AI badge, and we train each and every one. So they all know AI. So that's how we take. Our approach is different. We believe that everybody should be upskilled. Everybody should know what AI is. This is the age of AI.
Yeah, I love it. And I agree with you. Where everything is headed is AI. And you're seeing a lot of these companies that are popping up here and there. It seems almost there's another AI or maybe 5 AI companies in a single day.
Yeah.
And I would love to ask you, being that there's a wave of dental AI companies right now, what do you think separates the ones that'll be here in 5 years from the ones that won't be?
AI is moving very fast, Kyle. And the thing is, barrier to entry is reducing significantly. There is, every day you see something or the other. It's like, you remember when Amazon came, right? All the little mom and pop shops were gone.
Yep.
Actually, nobody knows what's going to happen. You got to be innovating at a faster speed than even before. I still remember 10 years back when I was doing AI, I know in 6 months, some new model would come. But now, new model comes in few hours. If I get up, I don't know what's going to happen. Something gets announced. So I don't even know 5 years. But all I know, AI is going to stay. In some shape or form, AI is going to stay. It's going to be precision. It's going to be personalized. We'll be interacting with AI intelligent systems. if somebody's saying AI is not going to stay, they are completely mistaken. Remember when the smartphone came and people said, I still have my flip phone. I'm happy doing what I'm doing. Now you tell me how many people still use flip phones?
Yeah.
If they do, they lose out. They lose out so much. So AI is here. There is no future. AI is here. It'll come, it'll embed. Yes, systems will change. You've got to upgrade your systems. One thing I do, again, want to tell dental offices, they should have a technology budget. There's no need to change. I understand that mindset, but they need to have technology budget. If they do, they fast upgrade. And you know what? Desktops are cheaper now. You get faster desktops, better screens, and they're not expensive. So if you upgrade your software, you upgrade yourself, you'll see your workforce becomes efficient. You train them. Are you going to have a better, everything will just flow, will really make your dental offices a lot more efficient because now you can use a lot of AI tools. Absolutely. Now, coming back to your question, what it's going to do, I would say every year we will take a stock of it, how many survived and how many new came. But more and more innovations will come, that's for sure. But doing same thing, doing something which is out there, obviously you will get folded, but something new has to come on. So innovation is going to be even at a faster pace, I would say.
Yeah. Okay. Again, I love what you guys are doing. The more I'm learning about the story behind Velmeni, the more I feel like a personal connection with you guys. And so what I'd like to move into is what I call the rapid fire. Rapid fire is going to be just a couple of questions and very short answers. So if you're ready, we'll move right into that.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So rapid fire question 1. Name one thing every dental office manager should do this week to start preparing for AI.
Learn about AI.
Okay. All right. Rapid fire question 2. What is the biggest myth about dental AI?
It's going to take my job.
Love that one. Okay. Rapid fire 3. First AI tool a doctor should adopt that isn't Velmeni.
I would say doctor's notes.
Perfect. Okay. Rapid fire 4. Best advice you ever got as a founder.
Never be attached to my idea. Listen to the customer.
Love it. Rapid fire question 5. If you weren't running Velmeni, what would you be doing?
I would still be doing AI somewhere.
Okay, great. Love it. And final rapid fire question 6. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
All right. Thank you so much for that. All right. So, Mini, this was incredible. And I have 2 final things here. First, where do people find you, find Velmeni, or get a demo?
Sure. Before that, I do want to say a special message to office managers, especially. I just feel they are the CEO of dental offices because they run the dental office and they keep the entire show of dental offices going on. Right from the front office to back office, they are smiling, but they are managing with their 10 hands, everything. So I do want to say that to office managers with full respect for what they do. And I feel that they can really make this AI wave happen in their dental office, right? That's number 1. Second is where people can find us. They can reach out to us through our website, www.velmeni.ai, and click on Contact Us. Or they can send us an email at info@velmeni.com. We'll be there to answer them. And one thing more, Kyle, I would say, if any dental office, even if they don't want to use Velmeni for now, but they need their staff to be trained on AI, we'd love to do that.
Awesome. I'm going to share the link. We also are adding the link to our website. So you'll be able to find Velmeni's special link with the special offer for our community members at dentalofficemanagers.com. But we're also going to list the website that Mini just mentioned at the bottom of this video here. And Mini, here's the last question I have for you. If a dental office manager is listening to this right now, and of course they are because that's our community, and they're sitting at the front desk thinking, I have no idea where to start with AI, what do you tell them?
What we tell them is, we look at your current process, right? Very easy, where their challenges are, and maybe one thing to make their life better, we can introduce AI. And there are many different tools, one change at a time. That's how the Japanese way is. You don't make the entire change, everything in one day. But even if they do incremental changes, they'll see in a few months, their life will become so streamlined. So what I would suggest to them, we can give you tips and tools, one change at a time, to make your life better.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, and I agree with you. Making small changes is how you build good habits. And when I started learning about AI about 3 years ago, playing around with the different models out there, it was overwhelming at first. And I realized that I had to do one thing at a time. And you guys have a perfect suite of products to do that. We're going to have that link down below in this video. You guys can reach out to Mini, reach out to her company, her team. She has an amazing team, and they'll be able to help get you guys set up for a demo. They have special pricing for our community, so do take advantage of that. And guys, thank you so much for being here. Mini, I want to thank you for being on this episode today. Thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate what you do for the dental office manager community. And thank you again for being here.
Thank you, Kyle, and thank you so much for your amazing community. As I said, dental managers are fantastic because if they're not there, it's very hard to run a dental office. So really wishing your community very best. We are here to support them. We are here to guide them. We are here to uplift their learning in AI. So thank you so much for this session, and really excited to work with you and your community.
Thank you. Okay, Mini. All right, guys, thank you for being here with us today. You know what to do. Share this episode, drop a comment. And if you want to see what dental AI actually looks like when it's built right, go check out velmeni.ai. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.